Okay, these are 7 don'ts, things you should not do when you're out there looking for grants. Okay, number 1, or actually this is a 7. This is the least important thing to do, is don't trust the internet. That's right. When you're going to go on the internet and look for grants, man, you're going to get literally millions, hundreds of millions of websites, and you don't know a good website from a bad website, or somebody in their garage making this stuff up, or if it's a real legitimate place that hands out money. So what to do if you're going to use the web at all, make sure you look at sites that just have .gov or .org. These are nonprofit organizations or government organizations. All the other things, .com, .net, .whatever, are people there that are going to sell you something. So you're looking for free money. That means you don't have a whole lot of money, and these people are going to sell you something that may or may not be good, and you don't know. So don't trust what you see on the internet. Okay, next thing. Number 6. You don't need a grant writer. So many people say, oh, I'm going to write a grant, I want to get a grant money. People, well, you need a grant money. You realize those grants are just 80,000 pages and things like that. Man, I mean, hire a grant writer before you know where you're going to apply for money, before you have the application. It's like buying a prom dress before you even get an invite to the prom. Listen, most of the grants that give out money, particularly to individuals, are only 2-3 pages, fill out the blanks. So they're not even that complicated. So don't worry about writing a grant until you're pretty sure, hey, this is somewhere I want to apply to and I have the application, and then you make that decision. Okay. The number 5. Don't believe what the experts tell you. You got a buddy just wrote a grant and they said, oh boy, it was so hard. And everybody's got an anecdote. Remember, there's 17,000 grants. There's, hundreds of millions of people that applied for these every year. So when you hear one story, that's just an anomaly. You could hear the exact opposite from somebody else. It's hard, it's difficult, it's a lot of money, it's a little money, it goes to minorities, it doesn't go to minorities. All this kind of stuff. Forget it all. Everybody doesn't know everything. They can't possibly. It's a huge world. I know this. I've been studying 35 years. I still know I don't know it all. So I'll be surprised every day about my preconceived notions of what grants really are. So don't believe what the experts tell you, even if it's your best friend. They don't know everything. And even when you call a government office and they tell you, oh, you can't do that. That means you just can't do that there with their program. There's hundreds of other programs to apply for. You could probably do it. Some grants have income requirements. Some grants, it doesn't matter. You can be a millionaire. So that's why it doesn't matter. Just keep going. Okay, number 4. Don't apply to just one office. People say, well, I'm just going to fill this application and wait. No, you can apply to 100, a dozen, or whatever it is. And once you fill out one application, they're almost all the same. So you just keep copying it. It's sort of like college applications. The first one's just hard. And the rest you just copy it. So, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Everybody gives you the money? That's a nice problem to have. And you'll figure that out when that happens. Okay. Number 3, don't leave empty-handed. When you find an office, you're communicating with them, you're emailing on the phone or whatever, and it turns out, hey, maybe this isn't just the right office for you, or you didn't have what they thought it was, don't leave empty-handed. Ask them, hey, where else do you suggest? Because they're in that business, they're giving out money, for business or people with health problems or whatever it is. And they may know of other organizations because they may be doing this for the last 13 years of their life, and run into people at conferences or whatever. Hey, why don't you try over there? They may have the money or whatever. So that's why if you got a contact, you're communicating with somebody, that's handing out the money, it turned out it's not them, ask them where else, because they're going to be a lot more informed about this than your mother-in-law or all the people you're going to ask in your local coffee shop or whatever. So make sure you get that information. Okay, number 2, don't believe the government's broke. Oh, we have no more money. Well, I mean, that could mean a million things. They don't have as much money as last year, or they gave all their money out this year already, and in 2 more months they're going to have another cycle, and they're going to give out more money. So ask them will it be open again if they don't have money now. So and when people overall broke, I mean, we talked about this earlier about, the government's giving out more money than ever before. People, when they're trying to cut down, some programs are cut, others are growing, and others are new. So it all depends who you talk to. Again, like, no one knows everything. Okay, here's the #1 biggest mistake in people looking for grants. Don't ask for a grant. Right. 80% of the free money that the government gives out is not even called grants. So if you're searching for grants, you're calling offices or talking to people about grants or other, and particularly if they work for a bureaucracy, they're going to look under a listing of grants. You won't see anything. But there's 5 other programs called something else, like direct payments or loans you don't have to pay back and all this other kind of stuff. You won't believe the kind of stuff. So when you're looking for grants, don't say grants, you just say financial assistance. So that's when you're contacting agency. I mean, when you Google financial assistance, you'll probably get all these financial advisors, and that's going to be the, that's why it's a little complicated, but it just takes a little time to learn. And once you learn, you use it over and over and over again for the rest of your life. And here, I got a place too that could help you for free. Right on Lesko.com, I got a toolbar there. We've got about 7 buttons you could press for the best starting places of real free help for almost any problem you have. So that's at Lesko.com, and look at the toolbar. It's free.